All
Yeah.
right, right, all right. Hey, everybody. It is me. I'm Wild Bill. Buddy Chad over there on the side.
Good
And
afternoon.
here we go again. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Chiefs Chat with the Guys.
Well, Bill, what the hell was that we watched this past Sunday?
Oh, it was a train wreck that was going to happen regardless. I mean, I got to say, Mahomes he should not have played. He was sick. He, I mean, he made that call to play. I think it was the wrong one. But I don't play on the team, so I don't get any say.
Yeah, he didn't run. He didn't play like he usually normally plays. We all know that.
Yeah,
Um, so being sick, he didn't run as much, like scramble to get out of things, and then he's running into his own players. So he's not concentrating like he should, and
definitely had a
it
lot of.
definitely had. Yeah, it's pretty bad deal.
Yeah,
Um, I would say this though. You know, I think we came in a little cocky. We
yeah.
beat this team 16 out of 17 times, and again, Denver acts like they just won the Super Bowl. You
Well, we
know,
won. I mean, we beat them 16 times in a row. We just lost this one. I mean,
yeah,
you can't just beat a team every time. I mean, that's not going to happen. So we
right.
were going to lose this year, next year, the year after. We were going to lose one anyway. And with Mahomes being sick, it was a given.
Right. And we won the game before, so and we split it, so that's pretty good. So their fans can think what they want.
Yeah.
But my problem is this: is the execution of the wide receivers cannot catch a ball. Can when they do catch a ball, they like to fumble. If you have 5 turnovers and your defense is averagely put on the opponent's 30-yard line where they can score in the red zone,
Yeah.
um, they're going to win the ball game. I don't care how good you are.
Yeah. I mean, our wide receivers are an absolute mess right now, but they can get better. They have to get better. I mean, there's no choice. That's what we're stuck with for now. You know, I was looking up and I was watching some other podcasts and stuff, and I understand why we didn't just trade to get another wide receiver because we've got what 5 of them. We don't need another wide receiver. We just need our wide receivers that we got to do their damn job. Basically, that's the whole deal. You know, Mahomes has said that. Kelsey said that. Um, I mean, the offense has just got to get their crap together, work more cohesively, and actually make the plays happen. They've got to figure it out. They have to.
Yeah. Um, to follow up on what you said, um, I agree, but there comes a point in time like um, if you can get some weapons from Mahomes and not waste his time, that would be good too. I mean, but these guys outside of Rashid Rice and Kelsey, who else do you got that really catches the ball on a constant basis? And
Yeah,
you're right, they need to learn how to do it. They need to graduate, so to speak, and start catching that damn thing and quit coughing it up.
yeah,
Because if not, then we won't make it far in the playoffs. I mean, I
yeah,
don't care how if your defense is stopping our time, you're not scoring points. Um,
yeah,
even a crappy teams like Denver, yeah, I said it. Crappy teams like Denver will beat you. So if we're playing our A game, we slaughtered them. So and they're due. They were due. So and it was a trap game as far as I'm concerned because they're looking ahead to the Dolphins.
yeah.
Um, Do you have any thoughts on other positions that need to improve? Or
Well, I mean, the basically the whole of the offense has got to get everything going and do better. They're leaving. They're with all the turnovers, all the fumbles, just all the crap that keeps happening has got the defense out there way too much, and it's going to cause the defense. We're going to start seeing a lot more injuries. We're going to see a lot more beat up players, and they're going to start falling behind. They're not going to be able to do what they need to do to stop the other teams from scoring. So
right?
our offense has got to do what they've got to do. I mean, they have got to make the plays happen. They've got to let Mahomes do his magic and be that massive ball mover. Because I mean, I don't see anybody out there that can move the ball the same way that Mahomes can when they give him time. You give Mahomes the time and you give him the room to run, it's game over. I don't see any other team that has a quarterback as good as Mahomes. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm saying that just in general. You look at his stats, nobody's keeping up with him. So we've got the rest of the O-line has got to step up and help Mahomes keep this team winning. Because if you're out there and you can't catch the ball, you can't run the ball, you can't be one of these pocket weapons that we have to have. If you can't do that, then it's time to go.
Yeah, I there's a couple things here.
Yeah.
One is the coaching and putting those receivers in the right slots, whether it's outside or slant. Pick your top 3, 4 receivers. Quit rotating those guys out. Let them get in a groove and put them in the right place where they excel. Sky Moore should be in the slot. Rice should be on the outside. MVS should be on the other side.
Yeah.
And then I really do believe they need to go to a 2 tight end set where they can run the ball. I mean, dude, they don't run the ball. You got to, if you have to put the extra tight end there and run the ball, don't run it in circles behind the line of scrimmage and do fancy crap.
No,
Run it in between. Run it straight up the middle between your tackles, and then your offense will start getting in the groove.
Yeah.
And then all that pressure will be taken off Mahomes, and then all of a sudden he'll be able to light up the scoreboard. But you got to at least run the ball 20, 25 times a game, man.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not running the ball a third of the time at least, you're putting way too much pressure on your receivers.
Yeah, and your quarterback.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't care if he's Mahomes or not. You need to protect him.
And they know that we're going to be throwing the ball, 75% of the time or more. So
right.
that's why we've always got Kelce double teamed. And the other guys, they're like, well, they're not going to catch the ball. We're going to leave them wide open. So, I mean, that's just the way it's looking now.
Yeah, I remember a couple of years ago when we played Buffalo. We played them up in Buffalo, and it was like a little bit of rainy night, and they ran that ball, man. They ran it at like 176 yards. They ran it over again, and then the passing started working good. I'm like, if you do that, nobody's going to stop you if you get in a groove. I mean, I know there's some teams that are better against the run than others.
Yeah.
But you still gotta figure it out.
Yeah, you just can't just rely on the pass game. You've got to have a good mix of passing and rushing. I mean, that's the only way it works.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of Travis Kelce? And some people believe he shouldn't have did this. Went to the World Series the night before, or a couple nights before he had to fly to Denver. He was in Texas for the World Series.
that was a couple days before, that's not that big of a deal. If it was the night before, I could see why that'd be an issue. But it was several days before, and if he was up late, whatever, that he had enough time to readjust and be ready for the game.
Yeah,
So,
me personally, yeah, I agree.
I mean,
Yeah.
should he have done it? Did it look good? Not that much. But the guy's got to have some off time. He's got to go out and do some stuff too. Just like all of us. We got to have our downtimes. We got to have our fun. We got to go out and do what we got to do. Whether we're going out here wrenching on a car or we're going out to the range and shooting some lead down range, or,
Right.
You're going out jogging or working out, or you just go and lay back on the bed and read a book. Whatever you got to do, play some video games. We all have our thing that we have to do to relax and chill. I'm not mad at the guy for going to watch a baseball game. Hell, I wish I could do that a lot more often. So
Right. Yeah.
I'm not mad at him. I'm all for it as long as it doesn't interfere.
I agree, and he's a veteran too. He's not like a rookie.
He knows what he's doing.
Right.
He knows.
And just people talk crap, and they're you got people that really hate on you because of the the Chiefs are winning the last 5 years, and then you people saying that we were Hollywood's team, and I'm like, you never been to Kansas City, have you? I mean, yeah, we have people from Hollywood that like the Chiefs, but it's more like they like certain players.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like Patrick Mahomes. So that's just because you have a crappy quarterback. Well, I'm looking at here. We didn't trade for anybody. I guess mostly because of the salary cap.
Yeah.
So I wish I would have found maybe another weapon, but again, like you said, these guys just have to step up.
Yeah. Well, didn't they pick up a lineman or something? I thought they picked up somebody for.
They picked up somebody off of waivers, which mean are from a practice squad, a linebacker. I know that.
Yeah.
But he wasn't traded.
Yeah.
And so here's the thing before we start talking about the Dolphins. Chris Jones is being held all the time. So Kansas City Chiefs fan, get used to Chris being held all the time without being called. Yeah, constantly, riding a man's back. You might as well put a saddle on him and go to town, because that's what they're doing. And that they don't call it. I watched the Dolphins game, or not the Dolphins, but the Broncos game.
Yeah.
And no wonder the guy couldn't get to him. I mean, they didn't call it, man. They wanted to make the Broncos fans happy. That's what I believe, and that's what they did. Even when even with all those mistakes, we were still in the game up till the middle of the fourth quarter. After he muffed that punt, that was it. After as the fifth turnover. Is there anything else before we talk about the Dolphins game? Anything you want to talk about?
God dang, them birds are getting noisy.
Sorry, I got a bird too.
Yeah. No, I mean, just what we've already talked about. I mean,
Sorry. All right. So, I don't like the fact that we're going overseas for this game.
No.
Don't like it. I hate it. It takes a home game away from us. Don't like it. Look, I'm glad that Europe is interested in football. That's great. Maybe they should have their own team. I guess
they need
their own team.
Football league over there, and I back when we were sending, when we were doing 1 or 2 games over there a year, throughout the entire league, I didn't have a problem with that. But now it looks like we're doing a game over there every week. I mean, I don't understand what's going on with that. We don't need to be doing a game over there every week.
Am I from the side there, Bill?
Yep, you're sideways.
Let me see something here. There we go. Yeah, I get a phone call. Every time I get a phone call, it kicks me out. So, and
Yeah.
and that's it. I think I should be able to use the computer by next time we do a show. So,
No worries, man.
yeah, yeah. The seas like overseas, you're talking about. They should have their own program, but
Yeah.
I don't like it. It there's certain teams that won't play the same. Um, but here's the thing: we cannot play them like we played Denver. We'll lose by 30 points. They got Tyreek Hill, and we know what Tyreek Hill's like.
Yeah.
So here's the keys to me for victory for us defensively. They got a lot of speed on their team, so we have speed on our team too. Is get to their quarterback. Gotta blitz this guy, get in his face, and that
Yeah.
will kill their speed.
Well, yeah, we got to keep pressure on the quarterback and just, make sure we just shut him down.
Yeah. And limit the flags and turnovers on offense. My goodness.
Oh yeah, the flags overs have just been killing us.
Yeah, well, this year, the referees have been flag happy on all games. So
Yeah.
it's people say they want to just help the Chiefs out. Now go watch the other games and you'll see that it ain't just the Chiefs, or this team or that team. A lot of teams are getting screwed over because of the flags. But again, we got
not excessive with it. That's for sure.
Yeah. So I'm hoping our offense, and another thing is we have to be more productive in the red zone. We got to score touchdowns.
Absolutely. Yeah, just move the ball all the way downfield to get to the red zone and then still not be able to get that touchdown. That's got to stop. We got to get those 7 points on the board.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's my keys to victory, man. It's just plain and simple.
Oh yeah.
Score more touchdowns. Don't turn the ball over. Flags and defensive line. Need to get some sacks and a lot of pressures. You got to get some turnovers. Plain and simple. But that's all I can think about this game, man. Because I'm hoping it's not 2 straight losses in a row. But here, I'm it's pretty even. I picked the Chiefs by 3 because I'm not for sure how it's going to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say by 3 also. I mean, against Denver, I chose the Chiefs by 2 touchdowns.
And they should have won, but they didn't.
It went the complete opposite way than what I figured. So, hey, it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
We're still in the lead for the playoffs. So,
oh yeah,
we're good. We're good.
Yeah. Well, we're still alive, so it doesn't matter if we get the. If we win our division, that's all I care about. I mean, of course, I want the 1 seed, but if we can win our division, we're still in the running to have a home game.
Yep.
So, just got to get our stuff together. Hey, and sometimes this type of the butt kicking they got last weekend will wake them up. Because they're a little cocky now, they're gonna have some type of urgency. So that's what I'm hoping.
Good, yeah.
So that's all I have, man. I have that's all of it in a nutshell for me.
Well, alrighty. Well, yeah. Today's going to be a little bit of a shorter video. We've got a lot of things getting moved around and changed around for all of us around here, but our next video we'll definitely have it a lot longer for y'all, and we'll go from there.
We will. We'll have a longer video, and we're still working on getting a third. So we're looking. It'll take some time, but we'll get somebody.
Oh yeah, we'll get somebody that wants to that definitely wants to stick with it and have some fun. So we'll make it happen at some point.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
All
Well,
right.
everybody out there, please like, subscribe, and share our videos. Let people know
Subscribe.
we're out here, and just remember, go Chiefs. Stay safe out there. Please come back, join us again, and we'll have some more fun. And leave us a couple comments. Give us your picks on who you think is going to do win or lose this next week, and we'll see if you can beat us and on what we can on what we pick. So we just might have to pick a random winner that if you leave the comments and you beat us, just might have to send you a Chiefs Kingdom flag. So just start doing some of that stuff here real quick. And so if you can beat me and Chad on our picks, we're gonna pick a lucky winner, send them a Chiefs Kingdom flag. So
Sounds good. Rock on.
alrighty. Well,
Go
y'all take
Chiefs.
it easy out there, and we will definitely see you next time around. Take it easy. Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs. Rock on.
Love that song.